Montgomery, Alabama is never exactly a bustling metropolis, but the streets of the capital are rarely this quiet. The minor league baseball park is empty. The outdoor amphitheater, just an open field of grass. And reminders of the civil rights movement all around town.
Since the COVID virus hit, Montgomery has turned to a real ghost town.
COVID-19 cases in Alabama have more than doubled in a month. In just the last 2 weeks, 17,000 people have tested positive, according to the state's Department of Public Health. Dr. William Salisky is seeing the surge up close.
Unfortunately, our patient population is sick. We rank fairly low in the country in our health. We have a lot of comorbid illnesses here. The numbers are spiking, and we are holding our own in the hospitals because the numbers that you're seeing now are mostly young people, people who are asymptomatic.
And with schools set to reopen soon, opinions are varied on how the process should work.
It's a very difficult question to answer, and trying not to be political here, but I think everyone knows what the face of COVID is in mortality. It is by and large people that are older than 65 with comorbid illnesses. It is not, to the best of my knowledge, a childhood illness. So, having said that, I think the kids will be fairly protected to go back to school. I think the concern, of course, would be the teaching personnel.
170 miles to the south on the Gulf of Mexico is Mobile, normally a popular tourist destination. But most shops are shuttered here, and people are required to wear masks in public until the end of July after an order by the governor. On one street, a movie theater with a poster showing the date of the last release before the pandemic hit, and many businesses are crawling, trying to find a way forward.
I'd probably say about 50% of the businesses have not reopened yet, and of those, I wouldn't be surprised to see 15 to 20% of them not reopen.
Matthew Golden owns this restaurant bar in Mobile and fears the worst is still to come. He's worried that there will be another mandatory shutdown and that Mardi Gras next year might be canceled.
We generate about 25% of our revenue annually in a 2-week span. So that doesn't happen, I don't know.
After a short drive under the Mobile River, the pristine white beaches of Gulf Shores come into view. With a population of about 18,000 people, when tourists are not clogging the streets and the hotels, this area of Gulf Shores, Alabama is usually quite quiet. But then the tourists come in, and right now we're told by the tourism department that hotels and other lodging are about 85% booked right now from people all across the country. Now you notice I have a mask on. It's very hot and humid and uncomfortable with this device on the face, but tourism officials here are urging people that are on the beaches or restaurants to wear the masks.
Obviously if you have people coming from all parts of the country, normally our market is Texas, the Southeast, and the Midwest. What we've seen this summer is Chicago, New York, Massachusetts, we've seen Maine, we've seen Colorado. So you get people from some of those areas that had higher cases early on coming here. Is it possible? Yes, but people, the increased cases that we are seeing, the small increase could be, people got it at the grocery store. It's hard to say.
With thousands of tourists from all over the country on the beaches, in the hotels and restaurants, the risk seems high, but the region can't survive without them.
We want people to come down here if they are ready to travel and to have a vacation. Come down here, do it safely, do it smartly, and enjoy yourself.
Across Alabama, a growing awareness that the end of the pandemic is not yet in sight, and no one can say when life as we know it may return.